What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome to Michael Knapp Fishing. Do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down there. Turn on those notifications so you guys have a chance to win the Tackle Warehouse gift card, one per month. The month of November is not over yet. We have not given out the Tackle Warehouse gift card for November yet. So be sure to turn on those notifications, check that out. So today we are going to do a basic install of the Hydrowave. Here it is, the Hydrowave. I have already started the install because I thought I was recording and I never pressed the record button. So by the time that I realized that I've already done some of the work. So I'm going to walk you guys through just exactly what I did, how I did it, and then I'll show you the finished product as soon as I hook everything up, and then I'll actually let you guys hear it out of the water. And then we're going to do a on the water video coming up soon, and we'll actually get to check it out on the water. So here we go. All right, guys. So as you can see, I've already taken off the main panel up here right above the trolling motor foot pedal control. This is where all of our electric wires are. As you can tell, we have got a buku of a mess down here from whoever rigged the boat first. Well, obviously Nitro rigged it first, and then whoever owned it before me. There were two people that owned it before me, and then they've rigged more stuff in there. So we wanted to be real basic with it. I didn't want to go over the top. I didn't want to go crazy. So here's what I did. So as you come in here, you are actually going to be able to see that I have the two, let me get that over here, the two main power cables here. These go directly to my fuse box, and they were wired directly to my Lowrance unit. So all I've done is I split into, whoops, I was on that trim button. I spliced into the main power cables here and connected in the Hydrowave cables here, and that is all I did. I then used these connectors to reconnect the Lowrance unit and the Hydrowave unit into the main connector, connected all that together. Now everything should play correctly. Now, one important thing when you're doing this, make sure the power is off to your boat. Do not start cutting wires while the power is still connected to the battery, because you're going to get a pleasant little shock. So the one thing that I did ensure that we did was we have a power switch in the back. We flipped that power switch off to make sure that we had no issues, no shocks, no anything like that. Precision cutting, guys. Don't just get in here and start making a mess of everything. Get you a good set of electrical pliers like these. Splice everything correctly. Don't just go grab a pocket knife and start sheathing off the coating on them, everything. Do it correctly, do it right, make it look nice. And most importantly, make sure there's no risk of electrical issues down the road, because that's the one thing that irritates me the most about bass boats. And this boat in particular, the person that had this boat before, I don't know if it was the person before me or two people before me, whoever, my dad and I had to go through and, oh gosh, it was bad. We had to redo so much wiring in here because it was just, it was terrible. It was jerry rigged out the yin yang. And I apologize to anybody named Jerry that takes offense to that, but it was terrible. We had to rewire a lot of stuff. So when I came through here, that was the one thing I wanted. I wanted to make sure that I had everything done precisely, nice and tight, nice and neat. Now we're gonna go ahead and check out if the Hydrowave unit is working. It should be, but we're gonna double check, and then we're gonna tape all that stuff up real quick. All right, so we have now got our Hydrowave unit plugged up. We're gonna hit our, oh, well, that's not good. Do I have to hit it harder? Oh, I have to hit it harder. Okay. I about freaked out for no reason. All right, so our Hydrowave is on. We now have power to our Hydrowave. I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean up all this mess, put all of this away real quick, and then I will run through the sounds and everything with you on that. We do have to drill a hole through here. I'll show you guys where I'm going to mount the Hydrowave. I haven't actually mounted it yet. I wanted to get all the wiring done first to ensure that everything was going to work correctly. So I'm going to set you guys up somewhere over here that y'all can just kind of watch, and I'll put it in a time lapse or something. So we'll get to this real quick. All right, guys, so we've got everything tucked back up in here quite nicely. Now I'm going to show you guys kind of how I tucked the wiring, where I mounted it down on the trolling motor. All right, so this is how I decided to mount my Hydrowave on the trolling motor. It does come with these two burly old zip ties, or the big ones. They go onto the Hydrowave itself. Nice and secure on there. Actually, I need to probably get it a little bit tighter, but either way, it's on there nice and tight. And what this is going to do, you don't want the speaker aiming towards the propeller. You want it always pointing forward to whichever way you're going. And it's an omnidirectional mic. So it doesn't need to be pointing down, or it doesn't really matter. It's a precision mic. It's going to come out and it's going to do its job no matter which way you have it face, as long as you have it facing forward. So we got the zip ties through here, and then we ran the wire up just like you do your trolling motor cable. Then we just zip tied them in and then ran it on up with the what is this? What is this for? Oh, that's my sonar cable. So I kept it right with the sonar cable, and then I ran it all the way along the trolling motor cable and then down into the unit here. So now we're just gonna go through here real quick. We're gonna snip all this stuff off, and then we're gonna get into the actual sounds of the Hydrowave. All right, guys, so we are up on the boat now. We have got our Hydrowave installed, and we're gonna fire this bad boy up. Actually, we're gonna pull the trolling motor up so that you're actually able to hear the speaker. All right. So I'm gonna stick the speaker here and see if you all can make that out or not. I'm going to turn the volume all the way up, and we're going to start with the first one, which is called Power Pattern. All right, that was Power Pattern. I'm hoping you guys can hear this. I need to go through probably and double check. I'm not going to play all of them because I think there was like 12 or 14 of them, but this is probably going to be my favorite. This is called Schooling Blitz. All right, guys, so there were just two of the patterns that I played for you all. You know, this is a great tool. There's 12 or 14 different patterns. I can't remember which one it is. Hang on. I'll actually double check for you real quick. Oh, there's actually 16. I was way off. There's 16 different patterns on this Hydrowave. You know, it's one of those deals. It's a tool, you know, and that's kind of what everything on our boat is. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that want to argue with me that it doesn't actually work. So, you know, there's going to be some people that are like, oh, it works great, it works great. And then other people are going to be like, that's bull. It doesn't actually work. That isn't how that works. But that's going to be the same people that are up on the boat yelling at their co-angler, don't slam that. You're walking too loud. You're talking too loud. They can hear you. Well, if they can hear you doing that, then what's the problem with putting in fresh noise? You know, and then that's the thing. We put in, as anglers, we put in so much non-natural noise. But the Hydrowave actually allows us to be able to put in all natural noise and kind of mask our trolling motor, mask the pinging of the of my Lowrance units, and it just makes things a little bit more natural. Now, am I saying that you're going to go out there and you're going to turn that thing on and start catching 30 fish? No, that's not how it works. But it has a time and a place. It has a purpose, And for me personally, I feel like this is going to be something that is going to really help out there on the water, especially with those schooling fish right now in the fall time. So we're going to take the boat out tomorrow and we're going to go put it to the test, see if we can get those fish that are under those bait balls, maybe get them fired up a little bit and see if we can't catch some of those. Guys, if you like this video, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know if you've ever used a Hydrowave before, if you have a Hydrowave currently, if you like it, you don't like it, let me know down there, guys. Take care, y'all. I'll see y'all out on the water.